Hello, good evening.
こんばんは、ジョン
Oh,
Sensei.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can see
Okay, thank you so much for booking me. My name is John. How about you?
you. My name is Vladimir, but please call me Vlad.
Vladimir, you are from Russia?
No. I'm from Bulgaria.
Bulgaria.
No Russia.
Bulgaria is it's located in Europe or
Yes, Eastern Europe,
okay.
next to Turkey,
Okay, next to Turkey. So
N-
but now you
north of
you
Greece.
stay
But
in
I am in Japan now, yes.
okay, now you are working in Japan.
Yes.
Mm.
How long have you been a teacher for?
Oh, I have been working in Weblio for more than 4 years.
4 years. Weblio
Yeah,
only?
yeah. Yes, only Weblio.
I see. It's a
This is your
it's a famous dictionary in Japan. Online
is this your
dictionary.
first time to take Weblio
It
lesson?
is, yes, it is. What is
Mm.
the difference between Weblio and other similar platforms, in your opinion?
Actually, I'm not familiar with European
No, not European, other
other or
similar platforms.
uh in material.
Okay.
Yeah, using teaching materials because in Weblio, in the morning we teach students, high school students, but in the evening we teach some Japanese. So we have different material for Japanese people. Other company they're also using teaching materials.
So, what
So
is the
only
difference between, let's say, Weblio and DMM? Are you familiar with
oh
DMM or Rare
yes,
Jobs?
yeah, because I have been using DMM material before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, what is the
Actually,
difference?
actually, some clients in Weblio they are also requesting for DMM materials.
Oh, that's
Uh,
interesting. Mm.
yes. So the differences actually there are no big differences because in DMM in the first part of DMM uh, the the customer is going to read different vocabulary. So it is the same with Weblio lesson. The customer will ask to read vocabulary words, and after that, they are going to read an article or news article. And
Is
after
there
the
a
news article,
picture? Is there
yes, there
usually a
are some
picture?
picture.
Okay.
Yeah, and after the picture, after the article, there are discussion part.
Japanese people love textbooks,
Yes, they are really hardworking. Not only at work, even in study, they are a bookworm.
yes, but they're not that good at speaking English. Why do you think?
Because their native language is Japanese. So even before 90s, during those times or during those years, they are not accept foreign people or foreign workers to work in their country. So they have no chance to talk with foreign people.
Would you say that Filipino people have more opportunities to speak English than
Of
Japanese people?
course.
Why?
Because in Philippines, there are many Filipino around the world. There are many Filipino in USA.
Many
They,
Japanese in the US too. In
oh yes,
Brazil, yes.
yeah. There are some Filipino who works in Middle East,
Yeah, true.
and there are some Filipino are all over the world. They are work overseas.
But why are the Filipino
Oh,
people
another one.
better than Japanese people in terms of speaking?
In Philippines, we started to learn English in daycare and elementary school students as elementary school students.
Same here, more or less.
But some Japanese they said they started to learn English before in junior high school.
Uh huh. Junior high. Yeah,
Yes,
maybe junior high. Okay.
Yeah, but in Philippines, and
In
also
junior
because
high, I don't think so. They study in elementary school too, and they have this juku, those cram schools. They send their
yeah,
children to. So I'm not saying the Japanese people speak terrible English, but considering the amount of money and time they spend on studying English,
that's right.
the outcome is not in their favor. So I don't think the Filipino people spent even 1% in terms of, again, money and time on studying
Mm,
English. Then.
that's right.
So why?
Because
What is it? What is it? I don't think
uh,
it's
be-
the age. It's the
English language is part of our life.
in what
Because
sense?
yes, for example, in the history, 100 years ago, American people came to Philippines, try to invade my country. So that's why we are influence of American culture. Actually, in Philippines, if you go to Philippines, there are some Filipino who live in mountainous area. They are fluent in English than our native language Tagalog.
Okay. What about in Japanese middle and Japanese in middle and high school in the Philippines? Do you study subjects in English? Do you study regular school subjects in English, for example,
Yes,
history
yes.
or biology
Eh,
in
yeah, in Philippines, almost all of the subject are in English. For example, math, science, biology, history. History is Tagalog or Filipino, but other subjects are taught in English.
Okay, is that the standard or there are some schools?
That is the standard in
That is the
Philippines.
standard.
Yes.
You studied mechanical engineering.
Yes, yes,
Was
yes.
your education in English, through English, or
Yes, of course, in
okay,
English. English and Tagalog.
and Tagalog? So what was it?
Yes.
It's like 50-50, or was it more English than Tagalog?
Uh, for example, in studying about AutoCAD or during the training, it was Tagalog because we are talking
No, no,
in
true, yeah, but
Tagalog.
textbooks and
Yeah,
lectures
more lectures are in
in
English.
English. So is that standard, or that
Yeah, that is
was
the
your
standard.
college? Ah, okay.
Yeah, because when we study about the theory or about materials or elements, we study in English.
And
Yeah.
that's the usual case in the
Yes,
Philippines.
that is the usual case in Philippines. We study English from daycare, nursery, kindergarten, elementary school, junior high school, even college. We spend
So
a lot of time to study
no,
English.
no, no. I don't think that you are studying English. You are using English to study
Yeah,
other subjects, right?
that's right.
That's right.
Exactly.
No, no, but the way you say it, confuses people. The reason why most Filipinos speak good English is because you study other subjects through
Using
English. Yeah,
English.
exactly.
Yes.
So what
And also,
most people say that language is a tool for communication, but I don't think so. I think that language is a tool for acquiring knowledge.
that's right.
So you use English to get knowledge, whether it's, as you said, mathematics or chemistry or mechanical engineering, right?
Exactly. That's right.
Yeah, yeah. So
That's
it's
what I
not
mean.
about studying English, it's about using it to learn other subjects.
That's right.
What is the benefit of a platform like Weblio or DMM or Rare Jobs?
Especially for Japanese people, they are studying English. They will learn many vocabulary words in English. And using different teaching material, it helps them to express their thoughts and opinion about the subject in English.
But the problem is that it's not a problem. The truth of the matter is that Japanese people use Japanese to get knowledge. Do you understand? They
The
acquire information, they get information and knowledge through Japanese because
maybe
there is so much of it. So when you acquire knowledge through Japanese or through your native language, you can't speak in a foreign language. Do you understand? The
That's
reason you
right.
speak English is because you've acquired knowledge in English. But they don't do that. So again, my question is, what is a platform like Weblio or DMM actually do to help them improve? I don't understand, honestly.
Oh, this platform helped them to speak in English because during the lesson they are not allowed to speak Japanese.
But they don't acquire knowledge through English, so they can't produce language. To me, speaking is a byproduct of knowledge acquisition. Do you know byproduct?
Byproduct, what does it mean by byproduct?
Byproduct is like a side effect.
Okay.
Okay, it's not the speaking is a byproduct of knowledge acquisition. So if you read about history, you will be able to talk about history. Okay? I speak English very well, but I can't talk about mechanical engineering. Why?
Because you don't acquire knowledge about mechanical engineering.
Exactly. So how can you teach them to speak if they don't acquire knowledge through English? They acquire information, news, knowledge through Japanese. How can you teach them how to speak? Do you understand my issue with the whole English conversation industry?
So, what do you think is the best way for them to help them improve their English skills? Actually, the problem for them, they study English in during Weblio lesson, but only for 25 minutes, and after that, they have no chance to talk in English.
It's not the talking. I don't think you've had more chances to talk English. The difference between you and your average Japanese is that you've learned so many things through English. They haven't done that. Just
So, what?
go through your life and think about all the subjects you've learned through English. They haven't done that. They haven't less than one, but nothing. They've acquired everything they know in terms of knowledge, proper knowledge I'm talking about, through Japanese, because there is so much of it, there's so much information in Japan, in Japanese.
Mm,
So what they do is they learn a bit of vocabulary and grammar and try to speak. No. Language
yes.
is a tool for getting knowledge. They don't use it to get knowledge. They use it to speak, but speaking is a side effect. Speaking is a byproduct. Do you understand?
Okay. So they need to.
But they don't need.
Uh,
That's the thing. They have so much information and knowledge in Japanese. Of course, English gives you better quality information, but Japanese is good enough for them. Do you understand?
yes.
Do I make sense?
Of course.
Why you as a mechanical engineer work as a teacher? Isn't there a
Oh.
better paying job?
Uh, because this is my passion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like teaching. Me and my wife are both teachers.
English teachers.
Yes. If you might be asking, how long did you work in Japan?
Over 12 years.
Wow, for 12 years.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I used to be an English teacher and I got disillusioned with that job. So I quit because I think that language cannot be taught.
So you mean you changed your job?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm,
You do get paid for trial lessons, right?
yes, of
Okay.
course.
Yeah. Do you have regular students?
Yes, after this lesson, I have 5 or 4 regular students.
How long have you had those students for?
Some students I taught them for 3 years, 2 years.
You see any improvement?
Of course.
Yeah, you gotta be honest with yourself.
Yes.
No. What do you mean? It's like they now can say "How are you?" kind of quickly. What is it? What kind of
No,
improvement?
no. They learn not. They learn in terms of their pronunciation, but they only have limited knowledge in English. I mean, they are not fluent, totally fluent in English.
After 3 years,
Yes,
had
yes, yeah,
taking
that's
regular lessons. So how do you explain that?
right. Because every lesson we do free talk. So my student don't want to learn about grammar. He don't want to learn about pronunciation. Just like only free talk, just like what we did right now. So he tried to speak. He tried to express his opinion in English. So because after 3 years, I observed that he are getting better compared before.
Making the same mistakes over and over and over again? No?
Uh, in grammar,
Almost people. Almost
yes, yeah,
Japanese.
almost yes, yes, almost Japanese.
How many times have you corrected that mistake?
Every lesson,
Every
every
lesson.
lesson.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Closes. How many
yeah, that's right.
how many times have
Yes,
you corrected that?
every lesson.
Every lesson. So where is the improvement?
I mean,
You said pronunciation.
yes,
No,
yes.
no, no, no.
Actually, most students they commit mistake in pronunciation, just like what you say, closes. But in I mean, other students they are good in pronunciation. Not
Because
all.
of you,
Not me,
your
because
wife.
they spend.
Really?
Oh, no, 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 no.
No, I thought so too. When I was teaching, they would shower me with praises and all that.
So now you are more. If you mind me ask, what is your job?
It's still related to teaching, but I don't teach languages. I
Mm.
teach how to learn. You have one life. Don't waste it.